Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
The main concept of Aloha Authentic, the whole idea from start to now is for our visitors that when you go home, you are sharing the stories from Hawaiians as the storytellers, not the stories that you're going to go back home and share being from the hotel that you paid to stay there. You know, the travel, the airlines, and marketing and advertising and ABC stories, because that's not the most accurate. And for somebody who has been in Waikiki dancing for years, and I know what it feels like when people come up to me. I remember this one story. I came off stage dancing and literally coming off to catching my breath. And this lady comes running from nowhere, out of nowhere. We're at the Ilikai Hotel and she comes up with her state ID and she's like, I just got my state ID. I'm a Hawaiian now. I'm a Hawaiian now. And just that, like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're really excited, but can I just tell you that you're not a Hawaiian? And let me explain to you why. So the idea was there's so much misinformation out there. How can I be able to share with you a more accurate persona and description and image of what Hawaii is in our point of view, and allow that to be the little pebble that you throw into this pool back at home, and that's the ripple effect that expands. Because if I allow you to go back and share inaccurate information, I'm just as wrong for not saying something as that information is. That's how I look at it. So Aloha Authentic really was, no matter if it's very simple in terms of what Hawaii looks like and what you can experience, to more of the deeper kauna and that the deeper layers, the hidden meanings behind things. It's more so give the time to sit down and learn a little bit more. You know, and nowadays it's much more culture and much more revolving around historical educational sense, because that's my passion. And through that, I can start to tap into the spiritual realm a little bit more. But then you kind of find that, especially with visitors or anybody who's not on the same, I wouldn't say same level as me, but you know, they may not know as much of what I'm speaking of, that you start very slowly and you don't want to throw too much at somebody because it becomes a lot more intimidating. They get turned off. They get stress and anxiety because they may not know what you're talking about. You're talking really fast. And so there's a way that I try to build of how can you get this kind of story, no matter if it's very general or very spiritual, but get it across successfully. And I feel like we just have to sit down and talk story. Sit down, talk story in a way that's understandable, like a university 101. And from there, I may not know more the detailed information, but then hopefully through my relationships and people that I know, oh, well, you can go speak with so-and-so if you want to find out more about hula or canoe paddling or whatever it is. So my approach to this is just a unintimidating, very comfortable environment to be able to learn.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.